Hello, happy Saturday, May 27th, 2023. I hope you're having a beautiful Saturday. This cosmic weather report is for today and tomorrow. I am taking the day off tomorrow on Sunday. I think this girl deserves a break. I've been coming in strong since the channel started, I don't know, 2 weeks-ish ago. So yay for a break, but I sure have been enjoying this greatly. Today we're going to talk about the moon moving into Virgo, and we're also going to talk about a T-square, another T-square. If you haven't been following my videos, you don't know, but you should know that there is a T-square happening. It is kind of falling out of perfect, exact togetherness, but it's still holding strong. We're still feeling it, and now we have a second one to add today. So we're going to talk about those two things, and then at the end, I am going to offer up a breath exercise for you. As a yoga instructor, my favorite job, because I have a few jobs actually, but teaching yoga is definitely my most favorite job. And that one consists of teaching people skills and tools to really be able to surf these challenging waves. So, you know, knowing the energy is one thing, but actually having the tools to get through them is the other thing. So that's how I'm going to finish today's video, is offering up to you a breath exercise. So yay, let's jump into it. All right, so the moon moved into Virgo today, and Virgo is a sign that I know oh so well. I am a Virgo rising sign, so if you don't know your rising sign, friends, that is truly who you are. Your sun sign, which is what modern astrology has led us to believe as who we are, is really not. It represents more of our purpose and drive in this life. It's the yang energy of our chart. It represents the father. And so the rising sign is really who you are. So you should definitely know that. If you don't and you want me to help you, reach out, because I want to help you know that. All right, so rising, or rather the Virgo sign, what does it entail? Well, it is all about wellness, friends. It is about health, routine, getting into healthy routines to make sure your body is, elevated to the temple that it is. So Virgos love purification, which I love the balance of our moon being in Virgo and then our sun being in Gemini, because in the Thema Mundi, the birth chart of the whole cosmos, this cosmic being that we reside in, the Gemini constellation is part of the throat chakra. And so Vishuddha, the Sanskrit word, means purification. So today, this weekend, with the sun and Gemini and moon in Virgo combo, we really have this ability to look at our health and shine the light of purification into it. Where can we maybe create a new routine? Because it involves the moon in our own emotional, nature, where could we maybe carve out some meditation time or nature time or something that's going to help us calm and come into, a receptive parasympathetic system activating mode, this yin space. So where in your own life can you carve out some space to be in a reflective place? Okay. So the shadow side, I wanted to speak to this. We have this ability as Virgo moons to maybe look into our closets and do some cleaning of our closets. The ability to take chaos and make it into order is an amazing Virgo trait. They love routine and practicality and to-do lists. Oh, friends, I love my to-do list. Checking things off is so gratifying as a Virgo. So, here comes the shadow side. Perfectionism is definitely a shadow of the Virgo. So maybe with this emotional nature this weekend, becoming very perfectionistic of people around us. So, like our close partners. The moon represents femininity. So maybe your mom in your life, or your sister, or your good girlfriend is just driving you crazy, a little bit more frustrating than normal. So that ability to get more perfectionistic and critical is something you definitely want to rein in this weekend and be aware of. Okay, so now we get to the aspect that we're going to speak to, and this aspect ties in something that's happening exact today, and then tomorrow it will be exact with the other leg of this T-square. So this second T-square involves the moon and the sun, our yin and your yang, and then it's involving Saturn, which is restriction, constriction, grandpa telling you how to live your life and what's not working. And when it's involved with an opposition to the moon and a square to the sun, Saturn is really working some tension this weekend with our emotional nature as well as our driving yang ego nature. Saturn is, taskmastering us. So he's going to push us this weekend, friends. There will be Saturn tests. Saturn loves to give you tests to see how you do. So hardships, maybe even some sadness with the moon opposite Saturn. That is a indication of depression. So, okay, with that being said, and knowing that, our sun and Saturn are in square exact on Sunday, tomorrow, I want to offer up this breath as a tool for you to find some relief. And what this breath is called is Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, or alternate nostril breathing. And what it consists of is breathing one full cycle of breath through one nostril and then sealing the other nostril and allowing a full cycle of breath in that side, and then alternating back and forth, back and forth. And what this is doing, friends, is it's charging our energy body. A little lesson here in the energy system. We have 3 main nadis. What nadi translates as is pathway or hollow stalk within the energy system. It's like the rivers that flow, or the nerves that carry information like our nervous system, or blood vessels like the circulatory system. So another system, that's what I'm introducing here if you're not aware. All right, so the main one is the spine, and then you have 2 that alternate starting at the third eye and all the way down to the spine. And one is the masculine side, Pingala, and the other is the feminine, Ida. And where they intersect is one of the major 7 chakras. Well, I should say 6, because the 7th is actually external from the physical body. Okay, so when you're alternate breathing, what you're doing is you're charging the masculine side, you're pushing prana, life force energy through that channel and pushing out any blockages and powering up. And then, you're doing the opposite nostril and getting that feminine. So the moon and the sun, you're charging yourself up. And this is a breath that will help you, friends. It helps to lower your heart rate. It helps to lower blood pressure. It is a grounding, relaxing breath. It helps to improve brain and lung functioning. And it's definitely a tool to help with stress and anxiety that Saturn might test you with. All right, friends, I'm wishing you the most beautiful weekend. I got to get out to the reservoir today on my paddleboard with my family, and it was magic. I hope you get to enjoy some nature too. Mwah!